Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Lord Jesus, not Tia and Corey, Jesus. No. It can't be. Lord. Y'all, how are y'all doing? Child, let's talk about it. So news articles are starting to announce or starting to report that Tia Mowry and Corey Hardrict have announced their divorce. They have been married for a whopping 14 years, y'all. 14 years. And now they're getting a divorce. And Tia is citing irreconcilable differences. Now, I don't know if y'all know what that usually mean in layman's terms, but that means usually they've been fucking these hoes. But you ain't heard that from me, allegedly. But anyway, um, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit kind of confused about this, and I'm a little bit like kind of my feelings are hurt because I really did love them as a couple. I really felt that they balanced each other out, and I felt that they were a good pairing. I felt like they matched energies. I felt that he brought out a more street side of Tamara and basically allowed her to be in more touch with her black side, and then she gave him a sense of balance as far as coming from a suburban household, being an actress all her life, being sheltered. They balance each other out very well. So this is kind of surprising to come to find out, and obviously 2022 is snatching lives and marriages. 2022 is snatching the lives of our friends, our families, and our marriages. Like everybody hide your marriage certificate underneath the. Y'all know when your grandmama used to hide the money underneath the mattress because she didn't trust the bank. Go down there and go hide your marriage certificates because if you have them out, child, 2022 is here to destroy your marriage. So y'all better go tell Tisha to go down there and hide up in the basement. Okay, child. Anyway, so yes, they have been announced to have a divorce coming up, and she made a Instagram post, and she basically had said that she usually doesn't like to make those type of posts, but she wants to be open and transparent, and has loved and has so many great memories with Corey. She is now going to be separating and filing for divorce, because of irreconcilable differences. And on top of that, they will stay best friends and remain co parents. And I don't know. Can I just be honest with y'all? I just want to be honest with y'all. I don't want anybody to feel that I'm trying to shame Tamara or anything else like that. But I low key feel that as time has progressed, I feel that Corey Hardrick has lost attraction for Tia. I don't know why I want to call her Tia Tamara. Like she ain't both of the damn sisters. Anyway, I feel that over time he has lost his attraction for her as time has progressed. When he first met her, she was a little bit more vibrant. She wasn't a mom yet. She had a pre-mother body, and then she wasn't really focused on being being a mom. She was fun, she was vibrant, all of these different things. But as you have children, your body changes, your mind changes, and we've seen Tia go through a process of becoming like a whole new woman now that she had her child, now that she's gotten older, and I don't know if Corey really was down with it, for the long run. oftentimes when I used to watch their YouTube channels or when I used to see them on camera together, it never seemed that he was that excited to be around, and it always seems as if he was over everything. But that could just have been, how his personality comes across. But in my opinion, I do feel that when it comes to the marriage, it seems that he has slowly started to check out. And I wonder in my investigative hat if all of this stems from him maybe stepping outside of the marriage. Not saying that that is what happened, I'm saying if that's a possibility. Usually people don't get divorced just for fun. This is usually something serious that causes two people to uncling together. You supposed to cling towards another, but now they unclanging and clanking all over the place. So I just want to know what's going on, right? They have two kids. They have two kids together, 14 years, baby. At 14 years, baby, you stuck with me. Ain't what like, bitch? Where we going? 14 years. 14 years. That's crazy. And I really want to give a special prayer to Tia because we all know that Tia is a very sensitive soul. She's a very sensitive woman. Her and her sister, they're very much in tune with their emotions. So I know that this is probably a hard time for her because maybe this is not what she envisioned her marriage ending in, because when you get married, you don't envision yourself going into a divorce, right? Nobody wants that. But to me, I just felt that it's obvious that there was a shift in the relationship after the baby was born. In my opinion, I feel like there was a shift, and I feel that a lot of times when women become moms, and this is not to blame or anything. I feel like women become moms sometimes, they kind of lose touch of like that identity that they've had, before they had the child that they locked the man down with, and they become a whole new individual that really just centers around the child. And I read somewhere that I think it was the Bible. I don't know. I think it was the Bible. I'm not too sure, but I read that in the household, the husband comes before the children. you know, the husband comes before the child. Do y'all believe that? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all believe that it goes, God, the husband, then the child, or is it God, the child, then the husband? Let me know. And it seems as if Tia's focus has been, on just raising her children and being a mother, and there's nothing wrong with that. But obviously, if he did not sign up for you to like just lose yourself within your kids, he might grow some grow some distance. You know what I'm saying? But it's not just on her; it's on him too. So I kind of wonder because he's been having these regular roles on these TV shows like The Shy and things of that nature. Shout out to Martell. If he has been feeling himself, and that may have caused him to step out on his marriage, right? Y'all think that could have been a thing? That maybe he's feeling himself. Maybe he's suffering from a little bit of Ime Udoka. maybe he's maybe he's having an Ime Udoka crisis. Where he's gotten this new position or this new career path or this new career opportunity, and all the hoes are flinging to him, and he's partaking in the forbidden fruit, of his labors. Maybe it's that. You never know. But at the end of the day, I really do wish the best for Tia, and I hope that she finds a man who is going to love her, treat her the way that she needs to be treated, and also, welcome her family with open arms. And Tia is bad. Tia is a beautiful woman. Tia and Tamura, they're very beautiful women, child. I doubt that Tia gonna be single for long, cause like I wonder if she gonna hop onto a white guy next. Y'all think Tia gonna dip her like toe into the the mayonnaise pool? Y'all think that that's gonna be a possibility, or do y'all think she's gonna stick to dating the brothers? Maybe she might follow in Tamara's footsteps and start dating the colonizers. You know, and then she'll start wearing. Then she'll start dressing like one of them house slaves, like Tamara be doing in the house. Like who knows, child? Tamara has been resting in her feminine. I mean, Tamara and Tia, I never felt that they gave. I felt like neither one of them gave off masculine energy. I feel like both of them I have a lot of feminine energy. I don't get masculine from Tia or Tamara. So I don't know about the resting and the femininity stuff, but I do believe Tamara is definitely resting in her interracial love, with her Trump supporters. She's resting in that definitely. No, no, Jeremy, no. Tamara don't dress bad. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Sometimes when I be looking at Tamara on these TikToks, it be giving me, the maid. I don't know, but then again, she at the house. She at the house, so it might be a little different. But listen, y'all, I really want to know why you guys feel that they have gotten a divorce. Like, what do you guys think that caused the rift between the two of them? Because they seem to be like one unit at one point. Where like I remember that him, Pia, and I believe it was Taj Mowry had all did a Who Knows Me Best, and Corey knew almost everything about Pia. Like he was, you can obviously tell that he's been listening and he's very attentive, but it all confuses me. Or maybe y'all there was no infidelity. Maybe there was no infidelity. Maybe they just grew apart. Like I said, she's changed since she's had her children, and maybe he's changed as a man as well, and they are in two completely separate spaces, and they don't mesh like they used to. That could also be a possibility, right? It's not all. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing when you get divorced. I mean, sometimes you just grow apart and you don't really have that chemistry that you used to have you know, and life changes can cause a whole different array of, chemical and mental changes within you that may cause you to have different taste levels, different belief systems, or, different characteristics or opinions that are separate from what you had previously before the life changes, right? Tamara is stunning. Keeps herself together all these years and dresses well. She has a bomb stylist too. Yeah, Tamara is very pretty. Tamara is very pretty. Tamara is very beautiful. I used to love watching her on the reel. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is her husband. Her husband gives me bad vibes. Her husband is very questionable. But outside of that, yeah, Tamara is a baddie. Tamara is a baddie. Tamara's a baddie. It does hurt my feelings thinking about Tamara laying down with a Trump supporter, getting shot up, with "Make America Great Again" sperm, but it ain't my uterus, child. Anyway, yep, she met him at the bus stop. That's why the black community loved him. The struggle love come up. She met him at a bus stop. I don't remember this story. She met him at a bus stop, and she just said hey to him. Like maybe we need to go into a deep analysis of this. So she met him at a bus stop, and I'm assuming at the time that he he was not doing well, obviously because he was at a bus stop, and he probably was trying to get his career off the ground. And Tamara was already established; she was already a child star, living legend. Tia and Tamara. So they hit it off, and she believed in his talent, and she saw a lot of potential in him, and she pushed him to become a better version of himself. And it's so funny how a lot of black women say this, and I think that Jasmine Sullivan had made a song called "Brand New" about it, but it was revolving around rappers, and she was saying how the woman who was always there from the beginning, before the man took off. She sits there and she supports him and she loves him, and she wears the dresses, from Rainbow to show up to the concert, and yells for the man. And then when he pops off, he dumps her for a white bitch, right? I know y'all heard about "You So Brand New." I know y'all heard that song, and to me, that kind of chronicles what, like, maybe have what took place, you know. Especially if it's like, I guess you telling me that she met him at a bus stop gives me a whole new perspective of what the relationship might have been, right? Because maybe as time has progressed and all the women is basically looking at Corey Hardrict like he a snack, and he's feeling himself, and now he realizes that he's open to a whole bunch of different options, a whole bunch of different things on the tray. So he's going to like dip his toe in the water and see what the life is on the other side, now that he's a rising star and that he is solidified on his own show. Maybe that's what is going on. You know, I just, my heart breaks for Tia because I know that she really loved that man. And I'm not saying that he did not love her. I believe that he did. But I'm saying that I don't believe that, divorce was something that Tia would have ever wanted. So it brings into question what has caused her to make such a drastic decision to divorce this man. And it could be so many different reasons. She really didn't put a anything out there that could have alluded to what it could have been. She said irreconcilable differences, and that could be an amalgamation of different things, from different spiritual beliefs, personality clashes, domestic violence. Not saying that that is a thing that they dealt with, infidelity, adultery, all of those different things, or maybe just growing apart, right? And I just want Tia to take this time to reevaluate where things have went wrong in this relationship, and try to learn from it. I just hope that you get the healing and you get the peace that you deserve and that you need in this time, because I know that this is probably not the easiest thing to admit, especially when y'all been together in public for so long, to tell everybody that looked up to you as a couple that you guys are getting a divorce. I know that can be pretty embarrassing, pretty hard to do. So yeah, I hope the best for Tia. Hopefully after this, some tell me Tia gonna glow up, and Tia is going to. And another thing, y'all, how old is Tia? How old is Tia, and how old is Corey? Are they the same age? Are they close in age, or is Tia older than him? I'm not gonna hold you, y'all. Tia look older than him. Like, he looks really young. I mean, he's been looking the same age for years. He also has that Pharrell shit too, when he don't age. That nigga could be a vampire for all we know. She 42 or 43. They are the same. Damn, they the same age. Ooh, child. It's got to be something, because to me, Tia, Tia looks Tia looks uh several years older than him. I'm not blaming Tia. I'm not blaming Tia. I don't think that this is anybody's fault. Like, people just grow apart. I'm just trying to say, what could it have been? It's not. Ah! Wait, they say she's half white. It's not fair to compare aging. Tia refused to cover them grays. I'm done. Y'all are so disrespectful. Ain't nobody. Okay, here we go. I'm not blaming Tia. I'm not. You can't blame somebody for a divorce unless there was adultery at hand. I'm not blaming Tia. I'm just trying to figure out maybe things from both of the perspectives. Like I said all the things that possibly could have made Corey want to get divorced, and all the things that could have made Tia want to get divorced. I said that maybe after the baby, things both change for them. Like a lot of times, when people have children, the objectives change. The women grow up, they mature mentally, and a lot of times the men don't do the same. For example, we were talking about this with Bell Collective. We were saying how over time Letitia has grown. Letitia has grown as a woman and really came into herself. And her husband is in the same spot that he was when she had met him at 17. He hasn't. It hasn't really been any type of I guess, growth mentally for him. He's still stunted. Just the way that he was even speaking about, like, the women, you know, sending him, breast pictures on IG, he sounded like a little 15-year-old and wasn't nothing funny about it. And I'm saying like, it's possible that you could outgrow the man. Tia is embracing Gray's and natural face, and Corey wants to see a 30-inch bust down middle part, lashes and cut crease. Uh, well, let's not say what Corey wants because we don't know if that's what he wants or not. We don't know what Corey wants. We don't know why they divorced. We're just trying to figure out what could be the reason. That's why we like if they brought it up. They made an announcement about it. So we talking about it. Child should have gotten a white man. Child, please. The dick don't hit the same. That's why she ain't want it. She wanted one of them niggas that can hit that spot like a bongo drum. That's what she wanted. And I guarantee you, Corey was doing that for a number of years. Child, I know Corey was putting it down, especially when you get taken off the bus stop, by Tia Mowry, and she started giving you play. You gotta beat it up. I know Tia did not accept anything less. Tamara on the other hand looked like she'll accept a little bit. Like, if her husband underperforms, she was like, "It's okay, babe. Better luck next time." It looked like that's like she's that type. Tia looked like she the type to say, "You better put it back in. I'm not gonna hold you." Why do they have to announce it? I don't know. I don't know why they have to announce it. I'm not sure. I feel like because they were so public, because people would eventually start asking questions. It's not like they were like a secretive relationship, or they were low key. They were not. They were well known, and on top of that, they would go all the places together. They were always. He was always on her YouTube channel. She would always talk about marriage. They were always in TikToks together. So at this point, it seemed to me the only thing they could have done was announce it. It would have been very weird if they would have gotten secretly divorced, and then, all we would have seen was, Corey with another bitch or Tia with another man, and we just wondering what's going on. Is it an open relationship, or is it something going on? Let's find out. So I think that the reason that they announced it is because they were a public couple anyway. It only makes sense. Also, they filed in California. Y'all know TMZ be on their ass. I like TMZ cracked that so fast. But bus stop B, he was putting it down. Look, I'm trying to tell you, he was flipping and reversing it. Not in a minute, yeah. Shout out to Missy Elliott. I already know he was, and I'm saying that, like, and I'm trying to be sensitive about this, y'all, because this is not a joking matter. Like, this is a family. This is a family that is breaking up. That is not okay. What about the kids? What about the children? I'm trying to treat this as, delicately as possible, right? But somebody said earlier, he want that bust down middle part with the cut crease. Cause y'all are feeling the same. We're all thinking low key the same thing. We're all low key thinking the same thing, but we don't want to say that. But I know y'all know y'all want to y'all know. Y'all know what it is. I'm not gonna say that's what it is, definitely, but I'm saying that if there was maybe a disconnect that happened over time, maybe it's because things have changed with both of them, and maybe he wants somebody that looked like a vixen instead of like a real woman. When the men start getting older, that's what they want. They want them builder hoes. They want them hoes who get one hip, from Colombia, one hip from the Dominican Republic, and the titties from Mexico, and then the chin, and then the chin from Sweden. They want them hoes who be having different body parts from different areas and shit. Serial numbers on they under boob and shit. They love that, right? And y'all said it, not me. Y'all said he probably want one of them bust down middle part cut crease, booty model, voluptuous, like, things. And that's not Tamara. I mean, that's not Tia. Like, that's not Tia. Tia's a very beautiful woman. She's a very gorgeous lady. Tia has been given face for years. But maybe his taste has changed over the years. Like I'm saying, I want to know what could possibly have caused the demise in a relationship. I really want to know. I want to know more of the inside piece. Like, was you cheating? Because y'all know at one point they said that Corey Hardrict and Kiki Palmer was having an affair on set of the I forgot the movie that they were in together, but it was like some type of gang movie or something. But they said but they said that they were even doing something, and then Kiki Palmer had to come out and say, that is definitely not true. I would never do anything like that. I would never try to encroach on somebody's husband. And but it's been whispers and rumors about Corey Hardrick cheating for a while. It ain't new, and I'm not saying it is true, but I'm saying that the rumors been out there. Let's not act like we have amnesia, okay? And at the end of the day, I just want to know how will this affect the children, and how will this affect the family? Because I believe Corey was very close to the brothers. He was very close to Taj and the other one that's really fine. I'm trying to tell you, them Mowry brothers are fine as hell, child. My God, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I could not believe what I was like. Taj Mowry, he's itty bitty. He's real cute too. But like that other brother, have y'all seen him? But anyway, that's besides the point. Like, I just want to know, like, how will the family dynamic change now that the swirlers are going to have a field day with this? Oh well, they're going to be like, see, you should have dated outside your race. Y'all limit yourselves to who y'all love. It don't have to be black. That's what you wanted. If I go to the breakfast down there at the Starbucks and I ask for coffee, I could either have it black or with cream. Stay focused, dear. thank you, thank you, Monique. Monique is stopping me from getting off topic, because obviously I begin to kind of my ADHD begins to take take over. Anyway, facts, they gonna say that. Tia Mowry, him and his wife are adorable. Well, they were adorable. Well, Tavia. I thought you said Tia. Yeah, Tavia Mowry. My God, woo, child. Woo child. Woo child. Woo child. If y'all never seen the brother, go look him up. She just put his name in the comments. His name is Tavier Mowry. He fine as hell. He is fine, child. He is fine. My goodness. Woo. All of the Maoris are beautiful kids. All the Maoris are beautiful kids, child. Yes. He will always be family. Is that because they look at him as a brother, or is it because he's the father of their two nephews? Like, if he hurt her, do y'all think that if he ended up hurting her or cheating on her, do y'all think that the family would still love and accept him? Let me know. Y'all think they're gonna be inviting him to the cookout, with him and his new bitch? Hmm? Let me know. If we get divorced, that you ain't gonna always be family. I'm sorry. If you get divorced, if me and you get divorced, you ain't never gonna be family again, child. Hell no. If I do all of this stuff to get married and we end up getting a divorce, you ain't never gonna be no family again. Even if we got kids, the kid is your family. I'm just the concubine that you shot the club up to and got pregnant, right? I don't want you to be talking about I'm your family, child. Hell no. And we ain't family after a divorce. Or maybe I'm just immature and I ain't been married, so y'all know. I be speaking from the place of a hoe with no commitment. So don't listen to me. But I just know me myself. I don't know if I could be looking at my ex husband and be like, oh hey buddy. Oh no. Oh, not when you used to give me back shots. Not when we walked down the aisle and got everything, everything put together. He may be invited without his chick. Then is that truthfully family then? Because don't family if you ask me? You know, Corey alimony gonna be real cute. That nigga bet not ever ask for alimony. Y'all think he gonna ask for alimony? Y'all think he gonna ask for alimony? Oh, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Tia gonna have a glow up, gray hairs gone, and the BBL. Oh, child. Tia is built like Tia is built like Plank from Ed and Nettie. I ain't gonna hold you. Sis built like a stanchion. But that's okay. Ass don't. Not everybody needs ass, right? Ass ain't for everybody. Just like certain shirts and certain sweaters and dresses and shit. Everybody don't need ass, right? Some people are just okay, with what God gave them. Y'all be out here buying asses like they on layaway. Like Tia don't need no new ass. Tia just needs a man that's gonna accept her body, her face, her hair, her like who she is in totality. That's what she needs. Trust me, there is a man that's gonna find all of that attractive. And just because Corey may not, because I don't know if he does or if he does not mean that it's no man that'll bend Tia over and slap some pancakes. You know. Tia's prenup though, top tier. She said, don't come to me with your foolishness. Go about your business." Tia got a prenup. Tia got a prenup. Did Tia get a prenup? Let me know, cause I ain't know that Queen E. And hey, how you doing, Queen E? Hey, Aunt Ann. Yes, there is a prenup. Okay, so Tia ain't one of them dumb bitches. Tia said, "Oh nah, nigga, you thought you're gonna come in, you're gonna leave this relationship with what you came in with, your damn self, in your bus ticket." Child, this is crazy. They've been together. They've been together since I was like 13 years old, and I'm almost 30. Like they've been together a long ass time. Tia finna get with Tom Brady. Tom Brady has a whole wife and kids, plural. Kids, plural. She ain't about to get with him. What are you talking about? Yup, joint custody, separate assets, all of that. Meanwhile, Kenya more dumbass than let Mark Daly convince her not to get a prenup. Kenya, you dumb as hell. Yeah, like how like I promise y'all I couldn't be no millionaire and a motherfucker convinced me not to get no prenup because of love. Bitch, fuck you. I love my money. And I love Jesus. That's all I need. Fuck you talking about you don't want to sign no prenup. Mark and Kenya still I know because Tom Brady divorcing too? Oh Lord, no, Jesus. Oh Lord, no. Cue the music. Oh, oh Jesus, no. Not Tom Brady, Jesus. Not Tom Brady and his wife, whose name we don't know. Oh, Lord Jesus. All the marriages, they burn it down, Lord. They burn it down, Lord. But yeah, y'all. I can't believe that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. I cannot believe he getting a divorce too. See, like he was done with that. He was done with the wife, and she tried to get him to retire. He was like, oh, I got to choose between you or football. I'm gonna choose football. Fuck you talking about? Tom Brady is married to the game. Her name is Giselle. Giselle. Oh, Tia needs a Rick Fox type. I have no justification. It just sounds good. Yeah, she do need a Rick Fox type. She don't need one of them like LeBurg types. One of them Laquans that be at the bus stop. She don't need one of them no more. Let's all chip in to get Tia a new man. Let's let's get Tia a new man. Let's get Tia. I remember when people bullied Tamara for marrying a white guy, saying Tia was a real black woman, not like her sister. I mean, yeah, it was definitely wrong for her to be treated bad because she dated a white guy. I often have an issue, with people trying to force black women to date only black men, but the black men don't even want to date black women. It's okay when black men don't want to date black women. It's a preference. But when a black woman goes out of her race to date and to settle down, all of a sudden she's a traitor. All of a sudden, all of a sudden she betrayed the community. Meanwhile, you got niggas like that dude who was calling Russell Williams a lame, Russell Williams a lame, and I think his name is Channing something. But like the black men don't even want to be raised to a higher standard of how they treat their women anyway. So not only do y'all want us to sit here and watch y'all cheat on black women, but y'all want us to sit here and watch y'all lower the standard of how you treat black women and then want them to accept the crime and for y'all to use them as some type of backup when the white bitches and the Hispanic bitches and the Asian bitches don't work out, you're gonna come down there to the black women, right? That's what you want to do. But when it's a black woman, all of a sudden they betraying the community. All of a sudden, it's like y'all remember when they found out Doja Cat don't be fucking these niggas? Y'all remember that? They hate the black men still hate Doja Cat, and that's because they can't fuck her. That's why. If they can't fuck you, they don't like you. And like everybody mad at Russell Wilson because he treats his family like he loves them. He treats his wife like that's his partner. He treats her like she matters, and they hate him for that. And I will never understand as to why they're sitting here playing these games trying to make it seem that this man is not a good man, right? Give me 1 second, y'all. Damn it, I forgot to turn on the monetization for this. Keke Palmer have a man. Yes, she do. Keke Palmer have a man, and Keke Palmer is allegedly pregnant. You ain't heard that from me though, because I don't want the holders coming, trying to sue me. Allegedly, they say that like that's what it is, but I don't know that to be fact. You heard me? I say I don't know it to be fact. Nah, Keke, don't come in here trying to bother me. Child, I just forgot to turn on. I'ma just have to give it up. I forgot to turn on the monetization for the video before I did it. I was so impatient. Anyway, it don't matter. But yeah, y'all, Diddy ain't having it. Diddy ain't having who? Corey can get with Carisha. Diddy don't give a damn about no damn Carisha. Y'all be Diddy is out here fucking these niggas allegedly. He plays, he plays in a women's puss, and then he goes and dives into these men and goes to the sex party. These like Diddy is not taking Carisha seriously. Y'all crazy if y'all believe that. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that one bit. You heard? Corey gonna link with Megan. I don't believe that. I don't believe Corey is gonna link with Megan Thee Stallion because Corey is because Megan Thee Stallion is with Partisan Fontaine, and he fine as hell. I know she ain't about to leave him for a damn Corey Hardrict. That man fine. That man is fine, man. He is good looking. Okay, y'all, give me 1 second. I made it home. I'm about to transfer this live to the computer, and we about to get into some things. Okay, we about to have a good old time. Okay, y'all down? Y'all down with that? Y'all down to have a good time with me? We gonna have fun today, right? Give me 1 second. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Chow, chow, chow. Okay. Give me one moment. Let me log in. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was doing this while I was in the car. I was doing this while I was in the car the whole time. You can turn it on, go into the studio. I tried. I can't do it. I can't do it that way on my phone. It don't let me do that yet. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Period. Period. Okay, enter the studio. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. I think we're good. Oh. Okay, give me a second. Okay. All right, y'all. How everybody doing? Whew. Child. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Testing, 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 1, 2. Now, at the end of the day, y'all, do we believe that Corey Hardrict was out here, being an infidel? Do we believe that? Also, let me drop the link in the chat because, also, y'all, how many of y'all have liked the video? Have y'all liked the damn video yet? If y'all have not liked the video, I am thoroughly disappointed. I'm tired of having to beg. I'm tired of having to plead. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I deserve more. I deserve a little bit better. I deserve a little bit more respect. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm turning on the child. They're gonna be like limited. I was completely right about it, child. Anyway, let me request a review. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. Of course, he was cheating. 14 years, please. So, are you saying that just because you've been in a relationship for 14 years, that means that you automatically cheated? So you believe time constraint is a significant factor in cheating, is what you're saying, right? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't believe that. Has D discipline ever existed? Yes. Like every man don't cheat. I haven't cheated. I haven't cheated, so it does, it does exist. Not automatically cheating after 14 years. Corey and Mama D, because he liked the older ladies. How do y'all know how do y'all know this man like older ladies? That's what I was trying to say earlier, was that I believe that Tia kind of looked a little bit older than him. But y'all say it's just because of the gray hairs. Give me 1 second. Jeremy, how long was your longest relationship? It was 4 years. That was my longest. It was my longest. Yeah, that was it. Corey wasn't into her like that. I believe at one point that he was, but I believe as time had progressed and she had became a new woman, she became a new person. Maybe he wasn't prepared for that. And not gonna hold you. Tia has had a lot of body changes. Tia has had a lot of, Tia's had a lot of mental changes. She's changed as a woman. She's grown into an actual woman now. Not saying that she wasn't a woman before, but I'm talking about that realization of who you are, at a certain age, like that this is who I am in complete, concreteness. Is no changing it. I come into realization of who I am. I feel like that contributed into all of this. That's just me. I believe that. I'm not saying that anything is on anybody. I just believe that Tia is not the same person who he was married to, and that's apparent. When Tia had first met him, she was in the movies, like she was cutting up, she was dressing kind of sexier, urban and stuff like that. And Tia has changed. She's just like an urban version of Tamara at this point. That, to be honest, she's changed. Some of y'all say that she aged like a white woman. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. One of y'all said it's not fair to talk about her aging because she half white. I don't. Y'all said it, not me. Y'all said it, not me. Y'all said it, not me. Humans are not made for monogamy. I cannot stand when people say that. Humans are definitely made for monogamy because I get jealous if somebody I'm with is, looking at somebody else. I definitely want to be in a monogamous relationship. I'm not into, I'm not into having open relationships. That's not like my thing, but I'm not against those who believe in it. But me myself, I don't think me personally I could do a relationship that didn't, that did. Also, y'all, can y'all please like the video? It's 48 likes, it's 90 people in here. We can like the video. I don't ask for much. Why y'all be disrespecting me? Hmm? Y'all don't like me? Y'all want to fight? Anyway, Tia and Tamara are definitely beautiful women. They're definitely beautiful. I think Corey was tired of her dry. But why do you think her sex is dry? Why do y'all think Tia's sex is dry? Is it because of how she dances? Is it because of her personality? Cause Janet Jackson be acting very much, wholesome too, outside of her music. But as soon as she get in the music or in the bedroom, she turned into a whole freak probably. So it can't just be because of how she carries herself. Because how you carry yourself is not indicative of what you do in the bedroom. And found that out, personally. People who I thought, wasn't gonna put it down, like put it down, you know. So I don't know if I believe that, it's because of that per se, right? I don't want to talk about her sex skills because I don't know anything about it, right? I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to sit here and like, damage, her, self-esteem. That's so we sitting here talking about her sex is terrible. Tia is crazy. She is always on TikTok. Well, she did say sometimes they had to do it in the closet because she allowed the kids to sleep in her bed. Child, you don't get them kids to fuck up out of y'all bed and start hunch. Well, it's too late now, child. At and Tia got some big ass kids. Like, don't she have like a 13-year-old? Like, what he doing in the bed with y'all? That's that half white shit, By the time I got to like 5 months, my mama said she had me in my own crib. She was not playing that shit. She was gonna get hers one way or another. How old are the kids? So they saying that the kid is 11, which is still too damn big to be sleeping in the bed with your mama. I'm sorry. Maybe, every now and again, maybe when the dad is out of town, but I don't know. And even 6 is kind of pushing it, right? Maybe it's just me. My mama had me in my own bed by the time before I turned 1. And I never once like went to her room and asked could I sleep in a bed. Like, no, that never was the case. I always loved sleeping in my own bed. And I've carried, that belief into like to my adulthood. That's why I don't like to spend the night at other people's places. Doreen Pierce, you may be on point. She appears to be the moneymaker. 6 is stretching it. Okay, she said. So, crazy homebody girl said 6 is stretching it. Doreen said, I think Tia got tired of being head of the household. Financially, Corey was broke. Well, that could be a possibility. I don't know. That sounded like would like explain like if you don't mind, could you please expound on why you believe that? Because Corey, if I'm not mistaken, Corey has been in more recent stuff than she has. Acting is not something that you get a lot of residuals from. It's not like you get like a lot of royalties, And the longer the shows are on, the less you get. I love my bed too, but I had this one ex, his bed felt like you sleeping in a hotel bed. That's what my bed feel like. It's firm memory foam, child. Yes. Yes. Tia is constantly employed. Really? Let's go look at her IMDb. we're just gonna do a little research. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. IMDb. I just want to look. I just want to like do a little bit of investigating and such. Just a little bit of investigation, a little bit of an investigation. You know. So let's see. Well, yeah, but let's also look at Corey Hardricks, and let's see how he's been working. You know. Okay, give me 1 second. ID IMDb. Because I want to see what he been up to as well. You know, that's very important. All right. Okay, so I'll share my screen and we can all look because from what I see, look like they both been employed. That's what I'm saying. It's not like he hasn't been doing anything or putting any money into the household. They both been booked. You know. Damn it, I forgot how to do this. Present screen. Oh, okay, here we go. So we have Tia. So we have Tia 20 like family reunion from 2019 to 2022 as of late 2021 Miracle in Motor City 2020 Game On, a comedy crossover event, a family reunion Christmas 2019, very vintage Christmas 2019, a Black Lady sketch show 2019, Prince of Peoria 2019, a Gingerbread Romance 2018, and Indivisible 2018, Me, Myself, and I 2017 to 2018. She played Wendy. So yeah, she's been booked. But let's also look at Corey's because he's also been booked from what I see. So I don't know if he has not, been having consistent work, but from what I see, it looks like he has. They said that he has The Shy from 2020 to 2022, All American Homecoming 2022, Karen 2021, All American 2021, SWAT 2019 to 2020, The Outpost 2019, The Oath 2018 to 2019, City of Lies 2018, 2000 and not 2000 but 2011 2018, when the street lights go out 2017. Like he's been consistently working as well. Like he's been working, like he's been getting booked almost every year since shit. He been working. I don't. He even like it go back all the way to 1997. So I don't know. I don't know. He does have his look like he got his own to me. But I don't know. Believe what you want to believe, child. Ego is a big deal. Yeah, that is true. But who you think has a big ego? Let me guess. You think it was Tia? She even gave him a cameo on the game. Oh yeah, she did. Oh y'all, child, I was so attracted to Poochal. Oh my gosh, he is so handsome to me. So then it makes sense they would have to schedule sex. Yeah. And then they got to schedule they got to schedule, when they can do that between the kids coming in and out of the bedroom because she letting the kids sleep in the bed apparently. He was on 2 episodes of SWAT, but I'm saying that's 2 episodes he was getting paid. Nah, scheduled sex is the death of the relationship. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. It definitely is. I think it was him. Really? Why do you believe that? Like, why don't like I was about to push up my glasses anyway, but like, why don't y'all like come up here and expound what y'all like? Why y'all believe what y'all believe? Child, this was a video Dragon Martell, child. Everybody would be trying to come up here. Give me 1 second. I'll put a another link in the chat. Go to his IG story. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll go right now. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. I'm here. Okay, we see a picture, we see a video of him and his son, getting his haircut. Now the summer's gone and love cannot be found. Where were you when I needed you last winter? When the winter came south. I don't know, y'all. I don't see anything. Are you saying the song is what he was talking about? Go to the shade room. Okay. Damn, y'all have me booking it all around. Okay. I need to answer my DMs, by the way, at some point. Sorry for y'all who I have not responded to yet. Forgive me. That's if you're watching this. Um Oh, acting off of emotions will cost you every time. Yep, this is a nigga who did something. This is a nigga who did something. That's a nigga who did it. That's a nigga who did it. That's a nigga who did it. Tia's like Tia. I wouldn't say Tia's controlling. I don't think that. Tia's net worth is 4 million and Corey's net worth is 3 million. But I just want y'all to understand that net worth does not mean how much money you're making yearly. Net worth just means how many assets and how much your assets plus your liabilities plus your equity combined totals out to be, which is 4 million. But that does not mean all of the money that she has in the bank account because they can't count that up. They don't know how much money Tia has in her bank account. And I doubt that Tia only has, $4 million after working in the business, for over 20 years. Like a lot of people don't understand that. Like your net worth is not equivalent to how much money you're making a year. Like you could probably make 100 million, but if you only have $4 million in assets and liabilities and stuff like that, that's all that's going to be calculated. Tia and the baby, there we go, match made in heaven. He ain't about no hell no. He ain't about to fuck Tia life up. Nope. That's why I said he did it earlier because of what he said, earning potential. Yeah, like he definitely giving me I did it. Like he's definitely saying like, oh, you like, oh, when you move on emotion. So he must have did some shit and she must have like jump to divorce. Right? T is not gonna downgrade to the baby is such a whack bitch. Oh my gosh, like he is so corny. My goodness, disgusting. She is to some extent. That's what makes her a boss. I mean, but so is he. So maybe they were button heads. Maybe it was an alpha male versus the alpha female. Was that what you're like? What you think? Tia ain't no dummy. Neither is Tamara. Hmm. I'm spending a lot of time in the manosphere to learn how some black men think their thought process being a provider, a protector, plus submission is on the top. DeSosa, you gotta stop listening to the black manosphere because that does not speak to the totality of what black men represent in the United States. That's like me looking at a couple of videos on YouTube about black people who are from where you're from. And then I just make up my own assumption about all of y'all based on the few that I've watched on YouTube. That makes no sense. And I'd rather not be lumped in with the black manosphere because I am a black male as well. They got a Bahamian mom. What does that mean? Tia doesn't want the baby and all his sticky jewelry. Why is his jewelry sticky? What type of insult is that? He got sticky jewelry. What is wrong with y'all? Greta Lee says 90% of the time women file for divorce, but most times it's due to the man's actions, and I don't doubt that. He had to do something to make Tia want to do this. Best believe. All right, I have somebody in the chat. What's up, Smooth?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
So I really can't say what I think it is, but I just wanted to ask you and everybody a question.
what's up?
And I may ruffle a little feathers with this, but I've been talking to my aunts and uncles on my dad's side. All of them are married, and they've been married forever.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is divorced, and it's 11 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, talking to them a lot about marriage and things like that, they just a hoot. So they crack me up all the time. But I
Mm-hmm.
do see one reoccurring thing that they say in there, and we're a Christian family. But they always say or make jokes like, did God really intend us to be married to somebody for like 40 and 50 years? Because that's how many years that they actually got in this thing. So I see the way divorces are coming up more often now. And I know that some of them are not good because it breaks families and things like that. But maybe they just grew apart after 14 years.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Yeah, like I'm talking to my aunts and uncles all the time, and they're like, we struggled to get through this thing. This was not hard being married for 40 something years. Like, that's a long time to be married with the same person. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
good stuff
You
comes out of
the
it.
same coochie for 40 years,
All
the
that,
same the same
the same.
dangalang for 40 years.
Yes.
You go down there and you up to like, dang, what's on the menu? This again.
This,
Okay.
you still here? When I had a roommate, I used to say that coming home, like, God, she's still here. You still here? We
Right.
get here.
But I low key believe that you love somebody so much that you want to spend the rest of your life with them. Like I ended up dating somebody last year and I would
Mhm.
have never thought that I could imagine myself spending as much time as I could, with
Right.
somebody because I'm a loner, I'm a Pisces, I like my own personal space.
Uh-huh.
And like I was never tired of being around him. I was never tired of like, us spending time together,
Uh-huh.
just every moment felt like I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him. So I can understand it takes a certain type of love to do that, but a lot of people don't marry each other because of that. They marry each
Right.
other else because of either either it's
Situations
yeah,
that's happening. Yep.
situations or maybe it's beneficial at the time for the both of
Mm-hmm.
them. It could be anything, right?
Partnership, yeah,
Yeah,
stability, status. People marry for status. And I because I see how much I change. Like every 4 years, I'm changing.
right,
You're gonna have to figure out who I am again because I'm figuring it out too. So
right.
I wonder that all the time. Like, and when they make that joke, I'm like, y'all kind of have some points here. But I see what you mean because I've also been in love like that before as well. It was like I wanted to be in his skin, basically. Like, you're my best friend. I want to be with you all the time.
Exactly.
But I honestly don't think anything is not going to be obsolete of like difficulty when you are made to have to be with that person. or have to be in a space with them or have to be in a room with them. Like there's going to be a lot of turmoil there. But I'll just be like, man, y'all are some troopers being married for all that time, because I'm not gonna be able to get to that because I'm of an age now where listen, it ain't gonna be no 40-year, 50-year marriage. It's just not gonna happen. But I applaud them. But I'm wondering if those two, if Corey and her just, they just grew apart and it was just unrepairable. But that's all.
I low key think he been fucking these bitches. Maybe it's just me. I can't confirm or deny. What I just saw on Instagram said, like, to me that was like, okay, I fucked a couple of bitches, but you ain't have to divorce me though.
You ain't had to give me back like that, like Jay-Z said. Yeah,
Like you ain't gotta go with your emotions.
right. You ain't gotta take my kids
I was
and all
like,
that.
nigga, at the point of you fucking other bitches, it ain't emotions, it's logic.
That's true. That's true. That is very, very, very true. And she's been flaunting on, Instagram and doing her own thing. Like, whatever it is, whatever it is. But I mean, that could definitely be a part of it. I just hope that that's not it, because that was just some things I feel like just don't do that. Some people, especially some Black people, I'm like, don't do that. Don't make us look like that. Because, that's what they already think we do. We just destroy our families.
So they saying that they had dated 6 years before, they had got married.
Wow.
Do you think that had, anything to do with it?
I think so.
Does it take 6 years for, well, I guess from my perspective, I don't think it takes 6 years to figure out you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody. I think it takes less than two.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, and that's the thing. How are you going to be dating for 6 years? Everything is great then. All things are wonderful then. And then you get married. For whatever reason, you decided to get married. She said they had a prenup. So, okay, he leaves with what he has and you leave with what you have. But what caused it in those 14 years to be like, yes, I absolutely can't do this anymore? Maybe they were never supposed to be married. Maybe it was just okay, like you said, we've been together all this long. So let's
You
just
can
see what
look
it's
at
about.
you can look at him and just see that him and Tia don't really mesh well, with like, as far as like, they don't really have the same thoughts and opinions. But you don't necessarily have to have the same thoughts and opinions on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But you can just tell that they are not, usually on the same
Compatible?
page. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say compatible, because I do believe opposites attract in some
Okay.
cases. But I'm saying, I don't know if I believe that they were the most, if they had the most things in common.
Gotcha.
I think over time, when you don't have things in common, you know, and as you grow, it kind of maximizes that.
Yeah, you make a good point, and I wonder if he wanted her to kind of just sit down and be a wife after a while, because if you notice, he's really in the background, and I don't know if anybody else knows, but I don't know a lot about his family. But she's always showing her family. We know her family because of, you know, her and her sister being on the sister show, and then her brother Taj, right? Like he was an actor as well. But I feel like Corey never really exposes that part of himself. So I wonder if he felt like, okay, at one point, after we have these kids, she's going to kind of be more of a wife in the house, sitting down, raising our children and things like that.
I don't believe he thought that.
You
Let's
don't
not.
think so?
I think a lot of y'all be watching too much Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I
Like,
don't even watch that show.
I
It's
definitely
toxic.
don't.
Ain't nobody watching that.
I don't believe that he thought for a second that she was like, because he knew who she was before she got with him.
That don't mean nothing.
She was a working actress. She was a legend. She was not
Hmm.
just gonna throw her life to the wayside and just sit and be in some type of house. Number one, how was the bills gonna get paid? Not
Well,
saying that
well.
he don't, not saying that he does not contribute to the household, but at one point it took him probably a while to build up to like making the income that he probably makes now on the TV shows that he's featured on. But it wasn't always like that, probably. And something tells me that Tia probably took up the a lot of the brunt
Hmm.
of
Hmm.
the money making in the beginning of the relationship, and that changed as years progressed.
Right. I can see that. But I can tell you from personal experience, sometimes men don't know what they want. And sometimes when you get married or when you talk with, I'm just going to say from my personal experience,
Mhm.
I've dated people and specifically talked about like what we wanted, things like that. And sometimes the guy's like, okay, yeah, this is the type of person I like you for this. I like that you are, outgoing in these areas. And then once you get into the relationship, it's something different. Just like I said earlier, people change over time. So I wonder if he thought that he was going to want a wife like that and he was going to be okay with her continuing to pursue whatever she wanted to do. But then
Mhm.
when that happened, matters changed, especially after the kids. Because sometimes people are like, I don't want everybody watching my kids. I want my wife to watch my kids, for protection, things like that. I don't
And
know.
the sad thing is he know damn well he can't say shit.
Right.
He can't say shit about Tia because no matter what he say, America will trash his ass.
Yes,
Like,
that's the
it
thing.
could potentially damage his whole career because Tia and Tamara are loved by the world.
Yeah, they are. They really are. They
They're
really are.
loved by the world. Even though we roast Tamara ass like a souffle,
All the
you know,
time.
we love Tamara. We'll beat your ass over Tamara,
Yeah.
but like Tia,
We love some Tia. She does no
Tia,
wrong.
she got the black people's vote.
She does.
And when that happens, Black Twitter will
Well,
drag you to the pits
he can't
forever.
say anything. He cannot. So it was best for her to post it because when I saw that it was her that posted the divorce, I said, "Oh yeah, he's smart." Because you better not have posted that. That would have been. You better not have even filed because that would have been some terrible stuff for you. So he did right by letting her file and letting her post it because we would have got on him, but it's because he's not as vulnerable and as open as she is. And I understand that because I couldn't be famous. I don't want to be because I would not be open like they are. But I think if he were to open up a little bit more, we could kind of see what's going on. But that post, I agree. It tells me he probably did something and he
Yeah,
probably trying to do
he
a last
definitely
ditch
did,
effort.
and he showed deleted that post too.
Yeah, yeah, he
And
definitely did.
I can't stand no posting deleting ass bitch. You shouldn't even post it anyway, Corey. You and your black ass lips. Corey always look like he just smoked a fat ass blunt. Every time you look at him, them lips black as a bitch. His lips look like my beard. I can't. This black as hell.
He got something going on. I just feel for the kids though. I'm hoping they're gonna be all right. And they said they're gonna co-parent, so I'm hoping that they do a good job at it.
Y'all think Tia smoke weed?
I think so. I would say yeah, the way she be cooking. How you come up with all them ideas, girl? Ain't no way. You smoking that weed in there. You smoking with
I
Corey.
hope he kept Chicago close to Hope. What? Hope he kept Chicago close to Hope.
To home? Is he from Chicago?
I don't know. I don't know where he from. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was. He looked like he could be from there.
He just can't even date anybody. Nobody's gonna compare. So why he should just kept that family together. I would have done all I could. Be like, look, girl, you tripping.
Do you feel like it could be because of like a lot of changes that Tia has, gone through physically, mentally, things like that?
I feel like all of that. I'm because as a woman, I'm telling you, and I just can only imagine. So yes, I think so. I think she has had so much exposure in the public eye. Number one, she's gone from acting to having her own television show. I think she had like a talk show, or was a part of a talk show at one point in time.
No, I think you're thinking about Tamara.
No, no, not that one, but I thought it was another one, but maybe not. So I could be thinking about Tamara because I'm not talking about like the real. I think Tamara's on the real, right?
Yeah, Tamara was on the real.
Yeah, yeah. But they had another I think it was like a real like a reality show at one point with
Oh
both of the
yeah, they did
sisters
have a
on it.
reality show.
Yeah.
It was called Tia and Tamara.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they had
I
like
used to
their
love
own
their reality
show.
show. I was so mad when they didn't continue it, but I understood because it definitely made their sisterhood look crazy.
Right. It was real. I'm like, oh, okay, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. And they don't mind putting themselves out there. So, like you said, mentally, she probably has changed a lot. And it's probably things that she needs from him that she's not getting. And so I know that most women, that's not the first thing that they want to do, not the second thing. So women, we're gonna try. We're gonna try and do all we can. So there's something that's going on where she just feels like kind of like what she posted on hers. It's better to just leave the situation, so to speak, is what she's saying. Because if it if it has to do with her mental or her not being happy, she'll just leave the situation. So I really hope they did talk about it. And it sounds like they kind of did talk about it a little bit and try to come to figure out what's going on. But a lot of men are not even able to fully express what's going on or how they can fix it. They just feel defeated. So they shut it out. And I'm wondering if that's what he did. And so now he's saying, oh, you're making decisions off of emotions because maybe because I couldn't give you an answer or because I couldn't fix what you needed me to fix.
And
But
be
I
like,
really
and then be like, wasn't you fucking these hoes off of emotion?
I told you to fix that. All you had to do was keep it in your pants. It could have
Right.
been that. But I just think she's just a woman like you said, she's kind of like the black one in the of the twin ship. She's kind of like the black one. So I think she just kind of got in her bag and was like, you know what, I don't need this. Like I keep getting bookings, okay? I keep myself in the public eye. I have no shortage of money. They signed a what you call that thing?
Prenup.
Yeah, they signed a prenup. So what she has, she has. What he has, he has. And that's it. And I
Do you
think she
think?
said,
Do
I'm
you
done.
think? Do you think if they didn't sign a prenup, he'll be the type to want like? Do you think he would go after alimony?
Yep. Yep.
You think he would?
He looked like the type. And his birthday is my birthday. So we Scorpios, we petty. What? Yes. We have the same exact birthday,
It's y'all.
November
Yes, y'all
9th.
are.
Different years, but November 9th. So yeah, we petty. I would at least try. Even if I ain't really want it. I just want to try to see you squirm a little bit. So yeah, I'm sure you would have.
I just can't imagine him doing that. Like that would have literally been the end of his career. Tia would have destroyed that nigga if he tried to get child. If he tried to get some type of spousal support.
True. That's very true. And it's so crazy because as black people, I found myself saying like some dumb stuff when I first heard it because I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Well, at least if he did cheat, it wasn't like all out, you know, and salacious and they had scandals before this actually came out. And I had to stop myself and say, you know what, you sound real retarded. You
Yeah,
sound real retarded because that is the standard. He's not supposed to do that anyway. But I
yeah.
think a lot of people may initially think like me. And I think that's why we have so many questions. They've done a good job at hiding whatever it is because it was a shock to me. Was it a shock to you?
What?
The divorce.
Yeah, it was. I was
Yeah.
not expecting that.
So
Who
whatever
next?
they did a good job at hiding
Barack
it.
and Michelle.
No, don't you say that.
Oh my God, y'all! If Barack gets single, my God.
Blasphemy. I
I'm
can't believe you.
if Barack and Michelle ever broke up, I will be sliding in the former president's DMs. I will be one of them.
October is not proving to be a good month for us so far. I mean, Nia
Shit,
Long.
September wasn't a good month either at all.
Nia Long and then Tia. And I'm just like, come on, y'all. We no more of
I be
this.
trying to tell y'all the black beauties, like them black beauties from the '90s, they always struggle finding love. That's like it's been really sad. Like Regina King, Regina Hall, Nia
Yes.
Long, Sanaa Lathan,
Um, um,
Tia Mowry,
what's
Jada
her name?
Pinkett,
Taraji.
Taraji P Henson. Yep, but no, she
What
wasn't
is
a
her
'90s
name?
beauty. No, she was not a part of that.
Oh, she wasn't? Oh, so she must have been
No,
2000s.
no. Tashina Arnold,
Tashina Art,
um,
yeah.
Tisha Campbell.
Yep.
Now I say '90s beauty. Now just because they may not look what they used to look like in the '90s,
I know what you mean.
I'm just saying because I know some people be like Tisha Campbell. Like, yes, Tisha Campbell.
That's true.
Yeah, it was Paula J. Parker. Like
Mm-hmm.
she ended up settling, for what's his name? Horace.
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is that his name?
I think so. I wouldn't know if it shucks. I don't know.
Child, listen.
Yeah. But you're right. And it's like these are the ladies that we looked up to and say, you know what, natural beauties. I
Mhm.
don't know what it is. I just think the industry is probably just trash, but that's what they have to pick from. That's their pool that they would have to pick from.
Mhm.
It just sucks. It really does suck.
It really do.
But in the back of my head, I'm like, if it wasn't cheating or if they could work it out, I would love to see them come back from this. I do. I can't think of her being with anybody else but Pooch Hall.
They say the girl from Belly's still married. Who they talking about?
Oh, yeah, she is. Keisha, the dark skinned one, Keish. They call her.
I'm saying 90. Like when I say 90s beauties, I mean the ones that were in the movies that we
Yeah.
love. And I'm not talking about just one and done. Y'all know damn well that girl who played Keisha's not a part of that. Like, let's stop playing these games.
Don't do us like that. She's still our icon to this day. She had, but that one movie, we still love her, and she still look good too. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The ones who were in it the whole time. I mean, you can even say Janet. You can even say Janet Jackson. You could put her in there too, because she was in
Oh
movies
yeah.
just as well. The only one that's, I mean, if you can call it doing well, is Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh
Um,
yeah, because we'll let her get some dick on the side, because she getting
she
some too.
living her life like it's golden. You hear me?
Yeah.
She is enjoying
Like
it.
her, like they had August Alsina split. He like she had him on the weekdays, and Will had him on the weekends.
But whatever works for
Just
them,
kidding.
like,
Just
and that.
that's allegedly. I'm just playing.
But I'm also, and that just goes back to what I said in the beginning. Like, are people really able? Especially, I don't know. Maybe it's the industry. If you're in the industry, are you really able to be married for that long? If both of you all are in the industry, both of the couple, I mean, both people in the marriage, are you able to? We know Denzel and his wife could, because again, that worked. He's on the road, she's at home with the
Who?
kids. Denzel Washington.
Oh, he was fucking a whole bunch of bitches allegedly.
But they're
He
still
they even
married
say he was fucking
though.
Sanaa Lathan.
I mean, could have been. Heck.
I mean, and that's not good. That means that he been cheating too. But what bitch gonna leave Denzel Washington?
I mean, yeah. But it just works because it's like she doesn't have access to all those people as he does. So it works sometimes when one person is at home minding their own and enjoying the
And
peaceful
getting
life.
cheated on, getting abused, all of that stuff, and
That ain't good though. We not advocating for it, But if that's the case, then what if they said, okay, well, we don't want to call it cheating like Will and Jada did, and that's why they decided what they decided in their marriage. We're just gonna be an open marriage then. We'll just talk to each other about each other's partners, make sure it's okay, and move on.
Mm-hmm.
That, so that's why I don't fault them for what they did, because with them being in the industry, I'm just like, if it works, it works. That way.
LeBron's still good. LeBron was cheating too, allegedly.
You think
But
so?
yes, they like
I hope not. We
y'all
can't.
can
We
just
can't
go.
take
Y'all can go
everything.
look that up allegedly. But like at the end of the day, no woman is about to leave LeBron James. What and go where? Go to who? Like at the
Right.
end of the day, it depends on how rich and how much stature you are.
Yeah.
Is how much they're gonna deal with. So he
Yeah.
probably cheat, but he just don't cheat in public or let his wife know.
Yeah. Eve still doing good. That was a '90s beauty. Was that two? No, that was 2000s. That was 2000. I don't think she was
No, she was
'90s.
definitely 90s, but
She was.
Eve was not no actress.
Yeah, she was.
No, she
Eve had
wasn't.
her own show.
Eve had her own
Evie
show in the
E,
two.
y'all, how you do
Eve
that?
had her own show in the 2000s, like
Oh,
2010
you talking
and
about shows
2007 and
in the
shit.
'90s?
Yes, I'm saying
Oh,
the girls who were the actresses who we all loved and
yeah.
fell in love with
Okay.
in the 90s. The ones who all the male rappers be making a song about.
Yeah, they all.
They're
Yeah,
the ones who are having the hardest
they.
issues
Yeah,
finding lovers
they
or
really
partners.
are. Halle Berry, all of them.
Oh yeah, Halle Berry, I forgot about her.
Yep, Halle Berry.
Oh yeah, Vivica Fox.
Vivica Fox, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about her. Oh, the other one, that was in the movie with them. Like is it Rashawn Lee Leela
Leela
Rashawn?
Rashad, uh-huh.
Yep,
Yeah,
she be struggling too. Her man ended up like, cheating on her with Nicole
yeah.
Mosley,
Yep,
and embarrassing
yeah.
her,
That's true.
you know.
That's true. Ugh, they should have just get all the men. Forget it. That's why I can't put myself in the category as the younger girls, because I'm not younger. I'm not doing all of that city girl stuff. But I can see now, because if that's what their life is gonna look like, if they knew that was their future, why not just go out here and do what you're gonna do and get your money? If you
Yeah,
knew
like
that that's your future, it kind of makes sense now.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but now that you bring it up all these people, I'm like, dang, you're right. You got a point. You got a good point.
I'm always making points. It's just
Yeah,
that
you hitting it on the
they
head.
don't they don't agree with them. That's that's the difference. But the points are always gonna be there.
They facts. They are.
I'll never say anything that just don't make sense, right?
I'm trying to. You got me trying to think of one woman that's like, okay, yeah, her man been good. What's the beauty pageant girl? What's her name?
Vanessa Williams.
Yeah, they still good.
No, they not.
Hold on, I'm talking about. She's married to Boris Kojo.
Oh, you talking about Nicole?
Is it Nicole Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she considered like a '90s beauty?
No, she was in Soul Food. On Soul Food the '90s. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, she wasn't in Soul Food. She was in a TV show.
Let me see. Who was this Soul Food?
She was in a TV show version of Soul Food.
Oh, she wasn't in the regular
She
Soul
wasn't in the
Food.
movie. No, the movie consisted of Nia Long, Vivica
Mm-hmm.
Fox, and
Who was the light skinned one that said, "You f my husband"? The family f my.
that was Vanessa Williams.
Oh, Vanessa Williams. I'm getting them confused. Is Vanessa Williams still married?
No.
I'm trying to think of one. But at
Mhm.
least that's another one. She had a TV show, Nicole Parker. They still married. Her
Who was the
voice.
third? Who was the third sister? No, it was only three. It was Vivica Fox.
Uh-huh. It was
It
three.
was Nia Long, and who was the third one?
I'm about to look it up. Let me see.
It was Vivica Fox, Nia Long, and who was the third sister? Who was the third sister in Soul Food? Wasn't it three? I could have swore it was three sisters in Soul Food. It was only two? Let me see, child. I could have swore it was three sisters.
Fox, Nia Long, and
Oh
Vanessa
yeah, okay. I
Williams.
already said the third. I said
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Vivica Fox, Nia Long, and Vanessa Williams. Those were the
Yeah, it
three
was three.
sisters. It was
Yeah.
three sisters. Yeah. Nicole was not in Soul Food. She was on the TV show, and I never watched that show a day in my life at all. Never watched that.
Yeah, I can't think. I think it's 90 girls are just struggling for some reason. It's like they
Child.
get so close to the mark, though. That's the thing. I just feel like, they get so close to the mark. They either get married and then you think, oh, yeah, great. Or they're about to get married and then they call it off. And it's
Yeah,
not giving back.
it's been really difficult for them to find their partners. Like
Yeah.
none of them have, and that's crazy
Yeah.
because they're all so gorgeous, and like you literally would think that anybody would die to to be with him, and then a lot of them didn't don't even. I don't think Regina Hall has a child. I don't think who else?
Does Vivica have a child?
No, Vivica Fox don't have a child. Ken Fields is. All right.
What?
I don't know. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Kim Fields was definitely a part of that.
Yeah.
Sanaa, like Kim Fields is good. But she got married currently. Like she got married, like I think 10 years ago, but she ended
Yeah,
up
she
finding
did.
love.
But she is a part
Yeah,
of
they do
that.
say her man gay and like to play in booty hole, but that's besides the point. She got her man.
Stop it.
Anyway, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Who else? Who else? Oh, what about that? What about the one from Saved by the Bell?
Oh,
Lark Voorhees.
yeah.
She was really big too at one point. Kenya Moore has been having
Yeah.
an issue, finding love too. She was really big in the 90s.
Yeah.
Can't forget. Oh, but then we almost forgot Gabrielle Union. She's doing really good too.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
She really is. Yes, we got one. Thank you.
He is not gay. He just likes to tap. I ain't say he was gay. I'm just saying that's what they've been saying about him. They said that him and Tyler Perry and like a couple of other people used to be having late night sleepovers. That's what they were saying.
Oh my gosh. I can't
I'm just telling y'all what they said. And that's all alleged. I don't know. Look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know what he into. One thing Ravine gonna do, she is gonna protect these men. Cause she came into the chat fighting me over Samson. All people, Samson from Ready to Love.
All I know is Sterling Brown and his wife better stay together.
Oh yeah, I think they'll stay together.
They
He
need
seems
to.
like the respectful
Yeah,
type.
I need them to stay together.
Like Ravine talking about, I know him, girl. He a piece of shit. I like Samson is a piece of shit. So I know him, girl. So you ain't dated him, did you? I cannot stand it when people be like, I know him. He's a good man. You do not know what it's like to date somebody. Like somebody can come across as a nice guy, but dating them is a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying?
But you
Like I
gotta give us
remember,
some leeway because we be feeling like we really know.
well, y'all need to start listening to other men try to warn y'all about shit that other men be doing. And then because obviously women ain't the ones who figure the shit out because y'all
That's
continue to get
facts.
played.
That's facts. Okay,
Y'all
we both
continuously get played, and then y'all get mad and want to call men ain't shit. And then when men try to tell y'all what the fuck is really going on and how men really think, y'all telling me that I'm negative. Y'all telling y'all like how you agree? How you agree, Ravine? You said that you knew him. You said that was your friend. Don't talk about him. Unless, like, how you saying that he's a piece of shit now?
we gotta have some hope somewhere. Okay.
Child, I told y'all, LJ was a piece of shit. They like if you go to Sabrina Soul's like panel that I did when Samson, like, you know, when Samson popped up on there because he heard me getting in that ass, of course. Anyway, like I already called it out. I said Mike, Justice, LJ, and Samson are not to be trusted, and they're all full of shit. But them girls, LJ's a good man. LJ's a good man. Samson is a good man. He's respectful. Samson is a good. I was like, girl, okay, we'll see. Ciao. I was like, y'all ain't learned y'all lesson. Y'all will never learn y'all lesson. He
You
is
just
my
made me
friend,
think
but he's
about
messing up on the show. Child, Ravine, your friend is a piece of shit. I'm not gonna hold you. He's a piece of shit. And that, like, and it's not to say that he's not a good person. It's to say that he's just not a good person to date. You know, it's a difference between being friends with somebody and dating them. You know, you don't know what it's like to fuck somebody, like just because you their friend. That's a whole nother thing. I remember my stepdad, everybody thought that he was a nice guy. You know, everybody loved him. But when we got back home, he was terrorizing me and my mama. So what does that matter? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people can put on a really, really, really good
Y'all
front.
gonna learn to start listening to me when it comes to these men.
So what do you
Like,
think about Steph Curry then? Because I'm rooting for them too.
I think Steph Curry is a nice guy.
I think so too. I
Yeah,
really do.
yeah.
I think Steph Curry is good. I think Sterling is good. And I just thought about somebody else. Now, Iman, I think Iman's good. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna stand on what I
I don't
said.
know
I
about
think
that. He be
Iman's a
fucking
good man.
bitches. And they had to end Taylor. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. This is taking the time. I'm so sick and tired of Tiana Taylor.
Really?
I am tired of Tiana Taylor and her bisexual activities. Like, okay, we get it. You like to eat puss. Okay, we get it. You like to hunch on women. You like to share women with your husband. Okay, we get it. You do not have to throw it in our face every single time. You want to like. I'm so sick and tired of Tiana Taylor hopping on stage with bitches and dry humping them. I am over it. I'm so over seeing Tiana Taylor. I don't want to see her on my screen again. Like, I'm over Tiana Taylor. She's a nice lady, beautiful woman, but I'm over it. I'm over. I don't want to see her again.
Oh, I guess she be missing that man. I guess she just be needing a little extra here and there, everywhere. I
Being
guess
like
allegedly.
she be humping everybody on stage. Taylor, her pelvis is always thrusting. Like, can you please
Always,
sit the fuck
you just
down?
you made me think of the Kanye West song, the video she was in, because that's
Yeah, and
when you
don't
said
forget
pumping.
when she hopped on stage with Normani and then started dry humping her, you know,
Yeah,
as she was tied to to a
yeah,
sex dungeon thing, you know.
yeah.
Then let's not also forget when she gave another lap dance. Who was it? Who did she do it to?
I don't know no other
She did
person.
it to so many different women I can't even count. What about Angela Bassett? Angela Bassett came out before the 90s.
Yeah, I just thought about another one that's not good because Megan Good, she's a '90s girl. She was on, what was that, Cousin Skeeter? What was that show?
Yeah, Cousin Skeeter.
Yeah.
Like, one of those people who believe that hoe is life. I don't think that she want to settle down. I think
She
I think that
tried.
I think she likes being like, that sexy young vibrant woman who's always, the catch but never ever gets
Desirable.
catch,
Yeah. Yes. I think
you
so.
know.
I think so.
But it's all cute and shit till your ass get old and don't nobody want you no more.
But she ain't got old though. That's the thing. That she still look good. I don't know
She
what
still
she
looks
drinking.
like she definitely does look good, but like I feel that what caused the demise of the relationship was the
Mhm.
fact that she was not ready to be the type of woman that
That he
Devon
wanted. Yep.
Franklin wanted her to be.
Yep.
And
I
that's
agree.
okay, but you ended up getting with a pastor. What was you expecting? I guess because he looked so good and he probably had good dick too, that she was fucking him. And like that's what she was like, if Jesus come along with it, then I'm fine. That's fine. As long as I continue to get the dick. I feel like that's what she was believing,
But
right?
remember, I said we go through transitions and different phases in life. So I think that was just her spiritual phase, and she was really getting into the word, and she was really getting into God. And then he came into her life,
That
and I
dick,
think
that
she
dick
thought
had
that
her
was
get
gonna last forever.
that dick had her getting into the word. That dick had her getting into God. Devon Franklin had her doing all of that shit. You see,
The
now that
book
she
of
left him, she
D,
right back to where she started.
the book of D. I mean, quick too. She booked that show quick, baby.
Like I'm
Legit.
trying to tell you, like she went divorced and now she eating ass on camera. Like she couldn't
I'm
wait to
done.
just let it out. And
I'm
that's
done.
fine, but I'm just saying that I definitely do think like sexual chemistry and how fine Devon is what got
Hmm.
him together. Is
Yeah,
because if he was a devout man of God, I think that she could have took a left that.
yeah,
I think she would have preferred if he wasn't. Maybe it would have
yeah,
worked.
yeah. That's possible.
And nor
I
do I
think that's
think that
possible.
he really that saved behind the scenes, because I don't believe that you that saved behind the scenes fucking on Megan Good. I don't believe that. I believe that you saved in public, and I feel like she got tired of hiding, behind a charade, just for the church and being a
I think
Christian.
so because he did that whole post with him with a tear trail coming down his eye. I'm like, man, that's just weird. Now, why would you post that? Like, you gonna post yourself crying in that moment? And he really tried to explain it, and I was like, no, you just need attention. I'm sure that you're somebody different behind closed doors. You try to be this cool, calm Christian man in public, but I'm sure you somebody else different behind closed doors. Got to be because you love attention.
She
Love
wanted
that.
to sample Devon and play God to.
Oh, y'all ain't right.
He fine though. I don't blame her. He is very handsome, and I know he was putting it down.
He's very charismatic. That's what
Yeah,
gets me about him. Like, he's handsome, but he's also like he carries it very
but she had
well.
to limit herself in a relationship because he was a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Ravine is laughing and talking about, okay, Jeremy, you win. I mean, I already knew I won anyway that night. I knew that I was right. I knew that I was, but everybody wanted to just argue with me and like tell me I didn't know what I was talking about, when literally the men on the panel were silently agreeing with me. Like the literal men on the panel were agreeing with me. They just was not saying it out loud. Like Tyrone was 9 times out of 10, he knew I was right.
And we was just sitting there. We just got to give a little hope. I
Was
will
you like,
listen.
oh wait, was you there?
I wasn't there, but I
Oh,
know the feeling. I'm gonna give a little hope now. I
I
always got a
like, and
little bit
I
of
was
hope.
I was trying to tell everybody, I was like, this man is like, he is playing games.
He
Like
is
he's like, he
playing.
ain't no good. But the women was like, you just being negative, you just want to be combative, you don't know him, you a good man. I was like, okay, sis. Y'all obviously black women have such a great track record with black men. Y'all know exactly what's going on here.
Ladies,
Go
we gonna win a couple arguments, one or two. One of these days, we gonna win one of these arguments. Now, I don't know
Like
when.
I'm sitting here trying to put y'all on to the game, and y'all telling me I'm wrong. I'm done. So anyway, but listen, y'all, it's confirmed. Divorce lawyer is getting called for Brady. And I feel like I knew as soon as he said that he was not retiring that his relationship was going to be in peril,
Mm.
because he said he was going to retire, spend time with his kids. Then he said, you know what? Never mind. I'm not done yet. And went right back into playing the game. And but his kids barely spend enough time with him. His wife don't get no time spent. And they were all over it. And I believe that he ended up choosing football over his children and his wife. Not saying he don't love his children or didn't love his wife, but the importance or the hold and grasp of of accomplishing things and working and stuff like that. Tom Brady's not ready to give that up. He's not. He's not. So
I
I'm
didn't
not
even see
surprised.
that. So he's about to get a divorce now.
Apparently, that's what they just told me.
Ooh, so he probably doesn't know who he is outside of that. That's been his whole entire life, his whole entire identity.
Exactly.
He doesn't
Exactly.
know who he is at all.
Mhm.
And
Right.
they've been used to living the lifestyle with him gone 50% of the time, probably more than that. So
Hmm.
it's a whole different dynamic when you at home now sitting around with twiddling your fingers with nothing to do.
Preach.
He don't know who he is. He has to
Say that,
re-determine
Pastor.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
that's what's going on there.
You shut up. Okay, but like, um, I don't think I have anything else left to say, y'all. I think this was a pretty fun live for me. I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. This was awesome.
Yeah. Like I wanna so I'm gonna I'm about
Yeah.
to close this out.
I'm gonna go
So
ahead and hop down.
okay.
Thank you for
It was
having me.
no problem. It was really nice speaking with you.
Hmm.
So I want to thank all of y'all, for coming up, talking to me, being in the comments and talking to me, spending time in the chat with me. I know it's been a minute, we're getting back into the swing of things. I know I'm still a little bit rusty, with with making content and stuff like that. So I'm really trying to get myself back into like my regular rhythm. But I appreciate y'all all for being so patient and so caring about, my grieving process. And I love every single one of y'all. And I really want y'all to know that, okay? It was good, except stop being mean to me. Nope, Ravine, nah, because you was being mean to me. You was talking a whole bunch of shit in them damn comments. Hell nah. You knew that you was gonna get it eventually. You had to know. You thought you was just gonna get away with it. You thought I was gonna get you. Gotcha. Hell nah. And I definitely had to rub it in y'all face that I told y'all so. Once again, Jeremy, like 51. The women haven't scored yet. Child, y'all gonna learn to listen to me. Like y'all need to go look back at my old Ready to Love reviews. I was always on point. I was always able to peep. The only one who slipped through my fingers, the only one who slipped through my detective skills was Dante and Walter, and I'll never forgive them. Well, it ain't my job to forgive them, but I'm just saying I'll never forget. After that, I had to rewind my But then again, Walter was a hella older than me, so his game was on a whole nother level, that I'm not accustomed to. So he had some game. He had a lot of experience in his shit. So I had but now after witnessing that, I'm able to peep other shit similar to that. And Dante, we had suspected that he couldn't have been shit, but we tried to give him a pass. We didn't want to judge him for his past, right? But obviously, y'all see that didn't go well because we should have judged the nigga for the past, right? Love you too, Quinita. Anyway, y'all, I love every single one of y'all, and I hope y'all like the video. Don't leave here without liking that video, okay? Don't leave without liking the video, okay? Do me a favor and just like. It's okay. It ain't gonna kill you. It ain't gonna kill you, all right? I know you just know everybody, Ravine. Anyway, see y'all later, all right? I love every single one of y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all night. And I plan on doing the same. Please be on the lookout tomorrow for my Salt Lake City review. I probably might do a recorded one and just post that. But please, y'all, be on the lookout, okay? I love every single one of y'all. Peace. Oh, wait, let me take this comment off, y'all. Like I said, I love every single one of y'all. Peace.